back to another YouTube video. I actually just got back from the gym and I'm about to film a TikTok for a dessert sweet potato I want to make. I've been thinking about doing this forever. I just haven't executed on it, and so now I'm actually gonna do that. But we just hit a leg day. I'm gonna insert some of the leg day footage that I got so you can kind of see what we're working with. I did a glute focused leg day and we have Pilates tomorrow. I do 3 glute focused leg days per week right now because my quads are so literal quad dominant that I like barely need to just train them to be able to grow them, right? Now I'm home and making lunch for a little post-workout meal. It's 2:26. I thought I would chat to y'all while I make my little dessert sweet potato and also while I make my TikTok. Give me grace if I'm switching between here and the phone, okay? Because we're trying to multi-purpose our content here and save a little bit of time. I'm starting out with 8 ounces of sweet potato. I'm gonna steam this in the microwave just because I do not have time to do it in the oven. And then I'm also gonna weigh out a little side of chicken so I can have this with a little bit of meat. I already cooked this chicken the other day, so I'm just gonna weigh it out because I need like 6 ounces. I don't know if y'all been following along with my saga of hiring an assistant, but I did, and I'm so excited because she is everything that I want and more. Her name is Roxy. Basically, we just finalized everything this week and I'm so excited to have her. She's already literally killing it. She is a certified nutritionist and personal trainer just like me through the same certification, and we have so much of the same outlook on coaching when it comes down to realistic, sustainable strategies that are obviously gonna help our clients succeed while also making sure that you're giving them a little bit of tough love and, you know, making sure that they're not making excuses for themselves. She's had a big, you know, fitness transformation in her life too, which obviously is really helpful from personal experience. And she is super active in her training. She's just amazing. And so I'm so glad that I've been able to have her join the team to help me out. So that's an update there. In case y'all were wondering, just because I know in my last vlog I was talking to y'all through like the hiring process. This chicken is Parmesan crusted chicken. It's my favorite chicken that I make. It's so good. It's literally just HEB chicken breast. They marinate it and everything. It's so easy. But I made this yesterday, so I'm just gonna throw this on the side of my sweet potato once we start making that. But other than that, not too many life updates right now. Roxy joining the team and us kind of just transitioning into working together, so that has been such a steal. Oh my God, one sec. Just while this is over here catching my eye, I love showing y'all things I buy because I know y'all love it too. I just got this little new set active top. It's like t-shirt material on top and then like the green sports bra underneath. It's so cute. Got it from the Equinox store. And then I ordered this sweatshirt on Amazon. It's a mock neck. Y'all know I'm obsessed with mock necks, but it's like tan and then it has like the red cuffs. So cute. Bye. These were just staring at me on my table, so I had to show y'all. That's all that's going on right now. I'm going to make this dessert and then I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like when it's done because I think I'm gonna be overstimulated if I try to do TikTok and Instagram, or TikTok and YouTube all together at once. Okay, my creation is done. Time to check out the masterpiece. Look how freaking delicious that looks. Okay, we have a sweet potato. I put yogurt mixed with sweetener on top with some twisted dough, peanut butter, white chocolate chips, and sugar-free syrup. I've never been more excited to eat something, I think honestly my entire life. Good morning, girly pops. Happy Thursday morning. I have a busy day ahead of me. I'm headed to Pilates right now. The traffic this morning at 6 a.m. is insane. It's never like this, so I don't know what's going on. I'm going to Reform. My teacher probably thinks that I don't exist because I haven't been in so long since I've been traveling literally everywhere and haven't been home like on a normal weekday. We're doing that. It's 6:34 right now. My class starts at 7 and then I have like a whole boring day ahead of me. Not boring, but I'm not gonna be doing anything vlog worthy because your girl has client check-ins, and my client check-in days, it's like literally all I do is sit at my computer and do my check-ins, take breaks to eat, and then do my check-ins again, etc. That's what I'm gonna be up to today. I'm excited about Traders tonight. Oh my God, y'all, I totally went the wrong way. Please reroute me, GPS. Watch me be late when my bestie's literally meeting me for this class for her first time at Club Studio. We're going to the class together. She got like a 3-day little trial pass. Also, look how cute this mock neck is. I know I showed it to you yesterday. This is it on. Adorable. Okay, so me and Kylan are going to this place. Our Valentine's Day plans, we're going to this place called La Passage. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's on the Katy Trail in Dallas. I'm so excited. It looks so good. It is expensive though, so of course it's a special occasion. We're gonna drop a bag. But after that, we're going to try this place called Tipsy Alchemist, which is like a bar in Dallas that has like a scientific theme. That's kind of like, they do drinks and like smoke and really cool cocktails, and they mix them in like test tubes and stuff like that. Like it's supposed to be like, you know, cool and themed. So I'm excited to try that out. We couldn't get reservations, sadly, but I think we're just gonna show up because our dinner's at 5. We're early birds. I'm like, we're gonna eat dinner at 5. We can go to the bar at like 6:30, 7, and we'll be good to go from there. Like get a couple drinks at the bar, go home, binge watch a movie or something. I tried to book a couples massage. Why was the couples massage that I was trying to book literally $500? Like, I thought that was insane. I would never pay that much for a couples massage. I'm like, girl, we can do this massage at home. We can take turns, like, because that's crazy. That's the vibe for Valentine's Day. I don't think that'll be in this vlog because I need to get this footage up and ready to go for next week before then. I'll update you on how Pilates goes. We're gonna pop in there. The reform class I usually do it every Thursday for a kind of recovery day in the middle of like my lifting and hyrox training. So I do one reformer Pilates class, and then I just do my 12K steps throughout the day, which pretty much while I'm doing check-ins and stuff, I'll just walk on my walking pad, and it's really easy for me to get that done and get a lot of steps in. So that's what my chill Thursdays usually look like, especially whenever I'm busy with check-ins. I'll show y'all what our little reform class looks like. I go to Gabby because she's like pretty booty heavy on the booty work, and that's what I love. I enjoy that, along with Pilates really has helped me get better at my core. I have a rib flare, so I like really try to correct that. However, it's literally so hard. I don't think it'll ever go away, but I'm trying to obviously strengthen my core to help with that rib flare specifically. Pilates is a really good way to do that because the classes are really core heavy with reformer. Cue to Pilates. Good morning, happy Friday, baddies. It does not feel like a Friday to me. It feels like a Saturday because I woke up and like slept in a little bit and also don't have that much work to do, which is crazy. I like grinded yesterday and got so much stuff done that I'm just caught up. I have a couple calls. My day is kind of looking like 2 calls this morning, 8:30 and a 9 o'clock, and then after that, big break until my 12 o'clock call. Me and Kylan are doing hyrox training around 2:30. I think I wanna clean my house. Your girl has not been able to clean her house in like literally 12 years because of everything traveling with my mom and yada yada. Like we've been keeping it as clean as we can, but she's due for a good deep clean. So I think that might be on the agenda. I'm caught up with like all content that I need to film for like brands and stuff. I'm caught up with all workout programming for my clients. I'm looking to see, I need to call the bank today because I'm having issues with my savings account, but other than that, there really isn't that much craziness to do. I can make some content for YouTube today, which I'm excited about because I literally have not, I've been slacking on filming for this video and I need to get ahead of myself. Hopefully I'll have that done today, but I just had breakfast. I'm gonna get on a call with my virtual assistant right now. I'm gonna take y'all through the whole hyrox workout that me and Kylan are doing a little bit later and what I'm eating before and after. I just ate breakfast. I had like a bagel sandwich and an apple and my coffee, and then I'm gonna have like a little snack before I train and then do like a snack after and then dinner because I'm going out to dinner with some friends tonight. We're going to try Two Hands in Dallas. I've never had it, but hopefully it's good. Other than that, there really is nothing else. Let's spend a little chill day together and go from there. I don't have a lot of craziness to do and it's nice to be able to relax. That's what we're gonna get into today. Gotta go hop on my call now. Y'all know what I keep thinking about? I'm like, oh my God, imagine if I clean my whole house on Friday morning and then the whole weekend my house is clean. Please and thank you. I am putting on my podcast and I'm getting to freaking work, okay? We're starting on the kitchen. First thing I always start off when I clean is the dishes. We don't have that many, thank God, because my husband's an angel. He like literally does all of the chores throughout the week. So like the way that we kind of do things is like, he doesn't deep clean things, right? I deep clean and I want things to be like wiping off the inside of the microwave and like cleaning the bathroom shower floor and stuff like that. He doesn't do any of that. he does big things. Like he's like, okay, the dishes need to be done. Okay, the laundry needs to be folded. Okay, it needs to be vacuumed. Like he does all that throughout the week. So he vacuums, he does the dishes, he takes the trash out, and he does laundry like throughout the week. To be honest, because I'm so busy with work, I like don't clean at all. Like I pick up things here and there and I keep it clean, but I don't actively clean. And so I pretty much like deep clean on the weekends, and then he keeps it kind of like maintained throughout the week. And it works rather well for us, not gonna lie, because on weekends he likes to watch football, and that's whenever I have my free time, and he has more time throughout the week because he works less hours. Now I'm gonna just deep clean the whole house. So enjoy this little montage. We're doing a partner workout for hyrox, beginning. So we're starting out with running, and then we're gonna like switch on and off on the stations so we can practice for like transitions and stuff, essentially. So we're starting out with 600-meter run, and we're doing all the running together. Okay, so in between each station we're doing a 600-meter run, but now we got 60 calories worth of ski. So we're doing 15, 15, and switching back and forth with that. I just got out of the shower post hyrox training, and I'm having a little snack before we go to dinner. It's 5 o'clock. I didn't have like a proper lunch, so kind of just I'm having 2 snacks with the way my schedule's looking. So I have me a little bagel over here, and then these spilt drinks are so good, you guys. This one is the cookies and cream. They're only 90 calories, so I'm gonna sip on this while I get ready, and then we can chat and stuff while I get ready too. But let me freaking eat this first. BRB. Okay, let's get ready, guys. I need some moisturizer first off. CeraVe, y'all know the drill. Y'all wanna know something I really have been working on lately, and that is listening to my hunger cues. Like, I love tracking my food. I know a lot of people like have a dislike for it, but I like actually really enjoy tracking my food and like coming up with different combinations of stuff to meet my nutrition goals and being creative. And not everybody loves that, which is totally okay. Sometimes whenever I'm so busy and like I have my day pre-tracked, I kind of go about it in the sense of like, oh my gosh, I have to make this work out perfectly. Like I planned my day this way, so now, you know, I have to make it work. I've been trying to get out of that mentality and really focus on like pre-tracking still and tracking my meals, but really listening to my body as far as timing goes, because I think my internal body clock, like my hunger cues are there, right? I have great hunger cues. I just sometimes am not too cognizant about listening to them if I already have my day planned out, because I'm like, oh, it's just easier to go about my day how I had it planned with meal timing and stuff like that. But I really do think it has benefited me so much lately to really be working on like eating when I'm hungry and honoring that. Because here's the thing, a lot of times I used to struggle with, and I just talked about this with one of my clients today, not honoring my hunger cues, especially like if I'm ever in a deficit for fat loss, and kind of telling myself like, oh, you can't eat until 7, or you can't eat until lunch at 2, and because you're gonna be hungry the rest of the day and you have to have enough calories left and blah blah blah, and like the things that cloud your head when you're in a deficit. When I started really practicing like listening to my hunger cues, honestly things got a lot better. Because for example, say I tell myself like, okay Kelly, you need to eat dinner at 7 because it's gonna be your last meal and you want to stay full throughout the night and blah blah blah. Well then say dinner comes around, or say the day comes around and I start getting really hungry, my stomach's growling at like 5 p.m. And then I tell myself, oh my gosh, you have to wait until 7, you have to keep pushing through, you have to get through all this food noise, like trying to stay like disciplined through willpower. Sometimes, okay, yeah, in extreme situations for like bodybuilders and stuff like that, it's like, okay, yeah, sometimes that works. And sometimes you do need to kind of push through hunger in a fat loss phase, right? However, I find that when I listen to my body's hunger cues, a lot of times I'm just anticipating that I'm gonna need a lot more food than I am. So whenever I eat at 5 and honor that, of course, I'm probably not gonna be hungry if I'm being really honest with myself at 7 when I normally am for dinner because I ate my normal dinner at 5. So then it may be something where it's like, okay, that small snack instead, you know, where I would have dinner, maybe I have a small snack after my normal dinner time, and that like satisfies me for the rest of the night. So a lot of times I find myself that it works out in my favor when it comes down to like me eating in moderation and me being able to hit my nutritional goals when I do listen to my hunger cues. So like I did that today really well because I had like a big snack planned in. I ate so much fiber and protein for breakfast that once it came around time for that snack, I kind of was like, I don't really think I need like I'm really full still. Like I just don't need a super large snack. And so then I was like, okay, let me have a smaller snack like pre-workout just to still get some good fuel in. And where I would spend like maybe 350 calories, I like did a 200 calorie snack. And then I ate another snack whenever I got home because post-workout before dinner, that's why I'm having this snack now, I was a little bit hungry, right? So listening to my hunger cues if I had maybe had the really big snack that I wasn't super hungry for and then kind of felt overly full or just not really needed it and then was hungry post-workout, then I probably would have been in a pickle and been like, you know, dang, I might have to not hit my nutritional goals today if I want to honor these hunger cues. Whereas whenever I'm listening to my body and like eating portions based on how I actually feel rather than just having everything pre-planned and feeling like I absolutely have to follow it, it really, really has helped me kind of stay in tune with what my body wants lately and like my natural hunger cues, which is really nice. So I think this is something that I probably would have struggled with in the past too, because I used to be like, before I lost 30 pounds and was successful with counting macros and like all my success in general with weight loss, something I used to do was literally have such a scarcity mindset around food that it was like, oh, if I didn't eat my snack that I had pre-planned in, it's like every opportunity I gave myself to eat, if I had my meals pre-planned in, like I had to take it, instead of being like, okay, no, you know, I don't have to eat right now because I'm not hungry, so I can easily just pivot and make these switches and eat when I am hungry, and it works out so much better whenever I'm able to do that and have more of an intuitive eating approach inside tracking, which then really helps me whenever I need to like translate those habits to, say I go on vacation and I want to intuitive eat. If you're never practicing intuitive eating and you're never allowing your body to like, and your natural hunger cues to stay in check, what do you expect yourself to be able to accomplish like when you can't track perfectly? I think that sometimes people go to so extremes with like counting calories and macros that they never allow themselves to actually trust themselves and their body. And then whenever they need to be able to trust themselves and act on their own intuition, they like fail and go into the all or nothing mindset because they've given themselves no opportunity to succeed at it. And so if you can practice those things and like honor those things while you're tracking calories too, it really, really works as good practice whenever it comes down to like being able to be successful with intuitive eating, like even in maintenance. And that's something that I think has really, really, really been top of mind for my priorities lately. And I can already know that it's like helped me be super diligent about, you know, being able to go out to a meal and intuitive eat and be able to portion control without really thinking about it and without a lot of stress and without a lot of second guessing myself, because that's something I used to do whenever I ate out all the time whenever I was like starting my fitness journey. And now it's just kind of like second nature to me and something that doesn't bring me any stress because I've actually put the intention behind practicing it like while I'm dieting too. That's kind of been something that's been top of my mind as far as my nutritional habits. So I wanted to give you all that advice because I do think that it is really helpful to ensure that even when you have nutritional goals within a deficit, especially if you're just doing like a lifestyle cut, remember also how important listening to yourself and your own confidence is. Y'all, look how red my hair looks against the screen. I love red hair, and my hair has been red and orange for my entire life until it randomly started turning more brunette, which like literally took away my identity. But I love wearing stuff like this because then it actually looks like red. I wanted to talk to y'all about hyrox training because y'all, I'm loving it. Today we did a partner workout. Obviously I showed you the footage of it. We were running in between like each station, and honestly, like the doubles hyrox is gonna be so much easier than the singles, which obviously that's how it's supposed to be. But oh my God, I was like flying through this one because we were able to kind of take breaks and switch on and off. So I'm looking forward to that. But I definitely want my singles time to be, I don't really want to put this out there because I'm like, I don't want to say this and then literally fall so short, but low key, I really want to do like 115, especially for my first one, to have a good goal to motivate me. I could see myself, like, if I really like it, being able to sign up for more and obviously like get even better at it as I go. But I've really enjoyed training for it because it's been like a lot easier to train for than whenever I was running and doing half marathons, simply because I can do like, you know, 2 training sessions per week that are like an hour long, and then like 1 longer distance run, like 5 miles or so. And it just takes so much less time than training for long distance, because I was having to run like, you know, 10, 11, 12 mile long distance runs on the weekends, which is just easy to kind of get burnt out on sometimes. Whereas hyrox, it's like all the workouts you're doing are constantly changing. You can incorporate things that aren't even in the hyrox training or like in the hyrox race to help train for it. Like we did like the assault bike, we did sprints, we did like thrusters and stuff that aren't even necessarily part of the race that still help you prepare for it endurance and strength wise. And so I really like that because I'm not getting bored. I know I've only been training for like a month, but it's really nice kind of being able to switch it up and having something new to look forward to, while also really being able to maintain my strength training. Because whenever I was half marathon training, obviously I was running like 3 days a week, but my runs in the middle of the week were also like 4 to 6 miles. And so I just wasn't able to keep up with my strength training as much. I was strength training like 3 days a week trying to, and then I just felt like I still was just losing strength, whereas now I feel like I'm just continually getting stronger, which I really like. But if you want to try hyrox training, you totally should. I post a lot of my videos on Instagram and TikTok too for just like workout inspo if you want to start training for it. But it's also something that I feel like so many people can do. And even if you're intimidated of running, like hyrox, you totally can do it and start out like even as a beginner runner. So I think it's really approachable. I am loving it so far. I'm also loving the ability to, like, if you do it with partners and you can kind of make it a thing to train with your partner, it's really fun. Like me and Colin try to do our training sessions together. And it's just a little bit more motivating that way, and you know, kind of gives me something to look forward to train with him for something, which I really love. That's been a win. It is hard, don't get me wrong, but to me it's just not as hard as half marathon training. My endurance with half marathon training definitely prepared me to have like really good endurance for hyrox. But overall, I'm just kind of finding it's like a breath of fresh air right now to be able to work on this goal. That's kind of where my head is at with hyrox. I would definitely recommend, like, if you're gonna do it, look at the dates, because the patients like are so limited. Like, it's not like you can just sign up for a hyrox whenever. Like, you have to get on the computer, you have to sit in the queue, and you have to like really wait for tickets. And so I'm really gonna try to get, me and Colin want to do the New York race. The tickets go on sale on February 19th. You know, I'm gonna be in that queue waiting, but once we secure the tickets, I'm gonna like book our hotel room and do all that stuff, and we're gonna make like a whole trip out of it like we did my half marathons last year. Just because I think whenever I make a trip out of it, it's also like really inspiring with content. It really inspires me to really try hard and not just be like, oh, look, we're doing the Dallas one. Like, you know, we're making it a thing, which means I'm gonna try my hardest to literally make the trip as worth it as possible to like kill my goals. Just keeps me a little bit more motivated. I'm so excited. We're gonna book those tickets next week, hopefully, and then book the hotels and everything. Woo woo! Finishing up my hair. Rachel's picking me up. Rachel's my Dallas bestie. I will show y'all her once we get in the car. But we went to Pilates together yesterday, and now she's gonna pick me up. Me, her, and Alyssa are going to this place called Two Hands in Dallas. It's like an Australian place, but it's like kind of like a 30-minute drive in traffic. So she's gonna pick me up in like 20 minutes, and then we're gonna ride together from there. I will introduce you to my girl once we get in the car, but I need to hurry up and get my freaking hair done so I can look good in these pictures that we take, because she's a photographer, so I gotta bring my photogenic self. Okay, look at these freaking insane Brussels sprouts. They look amazing. They literally have Parmesan all over them. Yeah, give it a rating.
Yeah. They're really hot.
Yes, vlog.
Wait, they're really good.
This is a chicken bowl of some sort. And then steak whatever. Steak au whatever. Say hey, Alyssa.
Hi. Quite something. It is. Wait, Kelly, I got my lips done.
Oh my god, me too. Literally last weekend.
No way.
No, swear.
Ask you if you got your lips done.
Yeah. Hey, it's Valentine's Day. Next morning, run club morning. It's literally supposed to rain today. So I hope it doesn't do that during my run. I'm gonna make a coffee really quick and then I'm gonna make my husband's breakfast for Valentine's Day because he's still asleep. Okay, I just looked and my husband has literally no bacon left and we only have 3 eggs. His favorite are the Biscoff cinnamon rolls I make, so I'm gonna try to make these before he wakes up. Okay, I'm whipping up my breakfast too while I make those cinnamon rolls. So I'm just making some eggs right here so I can make a bagel. A little predicament is I'm using like 400 calories tonight on alcohol because of the cocktail bars we're going to are like 350. And so I need to be able to pack in my protein and my fat at the beginning of the day to make sure that I hit those goals. So I'm gonna do like a protein heavier, fat heavier breakfast than I normally would like on a run day. It's gonna be fine. We're still gonna have some carbs, but it's just gonna be a little bit less. Like normally I would do like a cream of rice bowl and, you know, make it like only like 15 grams of protein, but I'm gonna pack in more protein this morning just for our outing tonight. I'm so excited. So just know, whenever it comes to like Valentine's Day celebrations and stuff like that, like I still celebrate all of those things to their fullest extent and I still feel so involved even though I am a healthier, more disciplined person with my nutrition. I just planned it out a little bit better. I looked at, you know, our reservations and I figured out what I wanted and then kind of just playing that into my day. And now I'm kind of a little bit editing the meals beforehand. Like, okay, I need more protein, I need more fat. Like, let's make a different meal choice than we normally would just to make sure that everything works out correctly. And that is kind of what my life looks like. Like, I'm willing to make the sacrifices to craft a full day of really good nutritional choices, even whenever I'm having a little bit of alcohol, having more sweets, having things out for Valentine's Day. It's not about restricting from those things. It's about making the sacrifices where you need them to still be consistent while including them. And that's what I was talking about to one of my clients the other day. I was like, or literally yesterday, I was like, it is not about, you know, not having certain things. What it's about is making sure you know where to make your sacrifices to be able to still be successful and have the privilege of doing those things while you hit your goals, right? Because it's a privilege. A lot of people feel like, hey, I have to cut things out to lose weight or to get fit or to stay lean. And in reality, it just takes a little bit more effort to be able to do those things successfully. But the effort and discipline are totally worth it. So this is your sign to not restrict, but to plan. Okay, look, this is breakfast. Solo bagel, eggs, cream cheese, sugar-free syrup, nothing too crazy, okay. This filled me up yesterday too. I ate it with an apple. Cheers. Okay, I made it to the trail. However, run club doesn't start till 9:30. It's 9:04, but it's supposed to start raining at 10. So I think I'm just gonna run by myself and try to get my run over with before it starts raining, just because if I start now, I can get my 5 miles out of the way by 10. So we're just gonna get straight into it and not waste any time. Okay, we're at about 3.25 miles right now. I got 5 miles total. We're running it around like an 8:45 pace just to chill. Goal is to just keep it conversational so that I can knock out a good zone 2 training session before Valentine's Day. So I'll see y'all when we're done, but oh my gosh, there's a cute little squirrel. About a mile, a little under 2 miles left. It's Valentine's Day dinner time. Look at us, matching and stuff. We got our brown on. We're going to this place called Le Passage. I don't know really honestly how to pronounce it, but I think that's how you say it. It is Asian fusion. fusion? I thought it was French.
Asian fusion with French culinary.
Okay, Asian and French. We're going there, and then we're going to, it's called Sea Alchemist, which is like a scientific themed like cocktail bar. It's 4:30 right now. Our reservations are at 5. We're on the way. A romantic Valentine's Day evening. I kid you not, you guys, after I went to Run Club, I sat in bed, I took a nap, and I watched Better Sister on Amazon Prime until Kylan got home from his workout. So good, and a much needed like rest, chill day, like for real. I feel revived and rejuvenized. Better Sister on Amazon Prime, that's your next show if you haven't seen it, because it's insane. It's like thriller, crime, investigation vibes. Okay, I'll show you the food when we get there.
I'll see it. Don't do this.
Okay, I got a glass of sparkling sake, and then we're thinking we're gonna do the steamed halibut, the shaking beef, and some string beans. Fingers crossed it's good because they're like $50 each. The sake is so good. Oh my god, you guys, I feel like I still have not caught up on sleep, and I slept like over 8 hours last night, and I took a nap yesterday. I don't know why I'm so tired. It doesn't really make any sense considering that I've had a really normal week, but I'm headed to, why is there a man in a ski mask? We're headed to get groceries right now. I placed an H-E-B order yesterday because I am just literally out of everything. I feel like we like always buy enough, but then the last 2 days of the week, I feel like we're literally always out of groceries. Honestly, it works out well because we eat out like at least a couple times a week, you know, like on the weekends or whatever. So now we're gonna go restock on everything. I've been doing pickup orders just because it's so much easier. I don't know why I used to go grocery shopping in person like every single week. Now I'm like, why would I do that? Headed to H-E-B, my pickup orders at 11. It's 10:45. I'm gonna pick that up, and then we'll do a little grocery haul whenever we get home. But one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, I think that's been on my mind a lot, is just balance in general, because I feel like I preach both on my page, right? I preach that you have to have balance, but then I also preach that you have to have discipline whenever it comes down to goals with fitness, right? And I think sometimes this can get misconstrued if you only see like 1 or 2 pieces of content, when in reality, it's all about context, right? Just to give you an example of like what my balanced days look like whenever I'm being more indulgent and maybe I'm not hitting my macros perfectly. So yesterday, for example, whenever we went out to eat, y'all saw what I got for Valentine's Day, but I ordered like a really healthy like steamed fish entree, right? And then I got 3 drinks total for the night. Was I ordering vodka sodas or just like Prosecco like I normally do? No, I was ordering like more fun things. However, I was still kind of modifying them to like save more caloric density when I can. So like, for example, I do like my French 75s with no simple syrup, or in my espresso martinis, right? Like if they have like cream-based liqueur or something, like I get that taken out. In instances like that, I modify my meals to like still enjoy them and be a little bit more indulgent and like celebratory without having to be like insane when it comes to calorie room, because obviously calories are what, you know, calories are what produce results with weight gain or weight loss, right? Me just wanting to kind of make sure I still stay relatively smart and stay within my maintenance calories for that day, I'll make little adjustments like that. But when I'm making those adjustments, those are things that they don't negatively impact me, right? So like, say for example, me and my husband really have been looking forward to like getting dessert all Valentine's Day. If I'm balancing, I'm not telling myself, oh my God, you're having no dessert. But maybe, you know, I'm ordering the healthier entree instead because those entrees are still really good to me and I'm still making smart choices. I'm not balancing in a way of telling myself like, oh, you need a balanced day, and then unbalance my goals completely, where I'm like, well, this means I'm getting like the most unhealthy thing on the menu, and this means I'm ordering only high sugar cocktails that are gonna make me feel like crap the next day and are gonna be loaded with calories and sugar. Like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm balancing in a smart way, right? It's still disciplined in the fact that I'm not using balanced days as an excuse to fall back into the old like binge eating patterns and overindulgent patterns and eating way past my hunger cue patterns that I used to have. And I still really practice moderation. The whipped cream cheese little appetizer that we got last night, we got like this appetizer. I don't think I got it on camera, but we got it at the second bar we went to because my husband was still hungry because our entrees were really small. It was like a whipped cream cheese with Mike's Hot Honey, and I had like dried cherries on top with some pecans. It was just like a really good dip, and it came with these little baguettes. And did I have some? Yeah, but I had like 2 baguettes and like 2 tablespoons of the dip, and like I was satisfied, and I wasn't hungry because I just had a whole entree, and so I had a little bit in moderation and I moved on. That's exactly kind of how I live my life, right? It's like, okay, when I'm hungry, I eat and I choose filling, high protein, macro friendly options that are healthy for me. And then when I want to be a little bit more indulgent, I do it in moderation, and those two combined together like really help me truly balance all of my results and stay really happy with not stressing about food 24/7 and like having constant food noise like I used to whenever I struggled with like major binge eating. Obviously, I like to preach balance, and I like to say like, yes, you need it in some instances. However, balance can't be an excuse to literally like not try at all towards your goals. That's whenever it's going to completely defeat the entire purpose of what you're doing. Anyways, that's the vibe. That's my talk for today. My little food talk, because I know y'all love the mindset around food just for like sustainability purposes. But I'm gonna also show you guys everything that I get from HEB once we get back home and can take all of our groceries up. Pray for me because I have to carry all of the groceries up by myself. We officially got all of the groceries in the house. Now I'm gonna put them up, but I need to show you guys what I got. However, I'm also gonna be filming a little TikTok video while I do this, so I'm gonna set y'all up so y'all can literally watch me film my TikTok video and give you a grocery haul all in one, so it's easier, okay? Is anybody else trying to, this is when TikTok intros get so awkward, okay? Give me a second. So let me help you make your grocery list for simple, quick, and effective meals. Okay, one of my first staples, protein chips, sugar-free syrup, and sugar-free barbecue sauce. Sugar-free jam, I got the good raspberry kind. This is 5 calories per tablespoon. You can put on toast. It's so good with cream cheese on bagels. Cream of rice is a breakfast staple that you can mix protein powder into that literally takes 5 seconds in the morning. I always keep Splenda on hand because I mix this into absolutely everything, especially yogurt bowls. Lean ground beef, egg beaters, cottage cheese, of course. We can do cottage cheese bowls in the morning for breakfast or snack that take 5 seconds. Zero sugar drinks. I do zero sugar lemonade and Fresca. Strawberries, blueberries, these can be a really easy snack, but we can also throw these on everything to spice it up, like your breakfast bowls. For a veggie that is so quick, I literally steam Brussels sprouts in the microwave and put whatever meat I'm eating on top of these with some sugar-free condiments. Another staple is chicken breast. I just literally cook these on Sunday and have the meat ready to throw on anything that I make during the week. Yogurt! I like to do whipped cream cheese and light butter on my bagels. Fruit like apples that you could just grab and maybe add some peanut butter too. Cauliflower rice is one of the easiest staples that you can steam in the microwave and put on a pan, and you can make rice bowls out of it with your meat that's already cooked. Of course, we need some snacks to grab when we're in a pinch. The Built Puff cookie dough bars are my favorite. Also like to have some sort of healthy cracker to use with my dips as well, so I did the Crunchmaster avocado toast ones today. Some zero sugar ice cream bars for your late night snack, and then also some coffee pods. Another snack that's gonna do it for me every time are the drum roll donuts. These are so easy to grab, have 10 grams of protein. A bag of romaine so you can toss together some salads with the meat you already have prepped. Of course, eggs, because they take 5 seconds in the morning, and then we also always get some high protein bagels so that we can throw these in the toaster really easy for breakfast. Okay guys, that wraps up today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed my grocery haul. Now I gotta put all this stuff away. Y'all know the drill. Please, please, please never forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if y'all wanna see all of my daily content that I post, recipes, what I eat in a day, mindset guidance, nutrition tips, workouts. It is all over there and obviously can help keep you really consistent. However, if you need some more in-depth accountability and you feel like, okay, I'm at the point where I really wanna do this and take it to the next level, I wanna build lean muscle, I wanna actually lose weight in a sustainable way that's gonna make me feel really good and confident about my ability to stay on track with my nutrition and maintain it long-term, fueling my body, fueling my appetite, filling me up, keeping me satisfied, but doing it in a way that doesn't feel super restrictive, that can also work around your lifestyle. That's what we do in my permanent weight loss coaching program with meal guidance, meal planning, macro setting, check-ins, accountability check-ins, customized workout programming. It's literally the entire combination that you need to be able to be really successful with permanent weight loss. The application is below so you can go apply and I'll reach out and we can talk more. Bye, love you. See you next week.